Hello, and thank you for taking the time to watch this short presentation. Today I'm going to introduce Ready for Redwood Diagnostics, an assessment designed to help organizations understand whether their Oracle CPQ environment is truly ready for the Redwood experience. Redwood is not simply a user interface update. It represents a broader shift in how revenue systems operate within the Oracle ecosystems, particularly when organizations want to take advantage of automation and AI capabilities. In the next few minutes, I'll explain why Redwood readiness matters, what the Ready for Redwood Diagnostics engagement involve, and what organizations gain from completing it. Many organizations view Redwood primarily as a visual change to CPQ. In reality, Redwood can expose structural weaknesses in environments that have evolved over time. Most CPQ systems contain layers of custom rules, integration, and legacy logic that were built to solve specific business challenges over time. This configuration can change and can become fragile to difficult to maintain. When Redwood is introduced, these dependencies can lead to unexpected issues such as pricing behavior change, approval flow disruption, or performance problems. In addition, organizations that want to introduce AI-driven capabilities into their revenue architecture need a stable foundation. Without validating the architecture first, Redwood adoption can introduce unnecessary operational and commercial risk. This is where Ready for Redwood Diagnostics become valuable. Ready for Redwood Diagnostics is Walpole Partnership Structure CPQ architecture assessment designed specifically to evaluate Redwood readiness. The engagement focuses on identifying whether an organization's CPQ environment is technically, operationally, and commercially prepared for Redwood. During the assessment, we will analyze four critical areas. First, the stability of the existing revenue architecture, including rule complexity and technical depth. Second, structural compatibility with Redwood, identifying dependencies on legacy user interface, components, or custom code. Third, commercial control integrity, ensuring pricing governance, margin protection, and approval logic remain reliable. And finally, control Redwood activation testing, which allows us to observe how the system behaves under Redwood conditions within a deployment environment. Together, this assessment provides a clear picture on how ready for your organization is for Redwood. The Ready for Redwood Diagnostics engagement is delivered over 12 consultancy days. We begin with a detailed review of the CPQ configuration, including rules, structures, customization, integration, and system performance. Next, we perform Redwood readiness validation, including control activation in a development environment. This will allow us to test Redwood behavior and identify potential constraints before any production change occur. The final stage focuses on producing structured output for both technical and executive stakeholders. These outputs clearly explain the organizational current readiness level, highlight areas of risk, and outline the most effective path toward Redwood adoption. At the end of the diagnostics, you receive a comprehensive readiness report. This includes a readiness index, which provides a clear score indicating overall architectural readiness. We also deliver a revenue architecture risk heat map, identifying areas where structural or commercial risk may exist. The output includes a technical depth exposure map, highlighting legacy customization that could impact Redwood adoption. In addition, we provide an AI-enabled readiness assessment, helping organizations understand whether their architecture can support automation initiatives. And finally, we classify the complexity of Redwood migration, giving leadership teams a clear understanding of the effort required to move forward. So Ready for Redwood Diagnostics act as the validation step before Redwood transformation. Once the assessment is complete, organizations typically move into a structured pathway toward Redwood adoption. This may involve target architecture optimization, a full Redwood migration program, broader revenue architecture transformation initiative. The key outcome is clarity. Instead of approaching Redwood migration with uncertainty, organizations gain a structured, evidence-based roadmap for moving forward safely. Redwood adoption is an important step for organizations using Oracle CPQ. However, successful adoptions depend on ensuring the underlying revenue architecture is ready. Ready for Redwood Diagnostics provide the insight, validation, and strategic direction needed to make that transition confident and safely. So thank you for your time taking to watch this presentation, and hope we can discuss this together in the future. Thank you.